So I have a way of healing all of that by getting together teams of people to go and do microstorying. What is that? Well, you get in touch with the little wow moments of people's lives in their ancestral history, and you start there instead of where the manifest conflict is erupting. And I got a process I'm going to show you to heal communities. If you like it, go to storying.site. That's my new website. And give us a like, give us a subscribe here on YouTube. Thank you. My new theory is microstorying, based on the microstoria historians. And it's a way of healing communities that are in crisis because they're in metaphysical silos. Metaphysical silos are deep-rooted opposing frameworks in a community, and it's fuels the conflict. These silos attempt to colonize, conceal, excommunicate alternative ways of experiencing reality. So a world of simultaneous disconnected storytelling episodes, right? People do not have the same reality. In fact, the paths through Tomorrowland are 158 digits. That's how many pathways, and say 100 of them. How can one story ever be true for everyone in a Tomorrowland? Now, ground narratives, we all know about them. They're in movies, right? We're taught them in schools. They're big official stories, politicians tell us. But it says that there's just one way of looking at things. So I've got storying.site. You can go to recover the little stories, the little wow moments in your life. Because this isn't about a finished product. It's about living process, making meaning. Anti-narrative is a term I invented in 2001. In the last 24 years, we looked at fragmented things that are cherry-picked out of grand narratives. Little wow moments are very important fragments to focus on. In the Wheel of Life, you can do anti-narrative mapping, Peirce's induction, abduction, and deduction process. That pragmatism is very important to us. And Louis Ralph Pondy, who I studied with in graduate school, and his famous model of how recurring conflicts happen. And if you don't deal with the conflicts, it's a latent fuel for manifest conflicts, and it'll destroy communities, families, and organizations. So our intervention method is story listening, then anti-narrative mapping, then restorying, then quantum storytelling, because stories are entangled with the past, present, and future coexisting and influencing one another. So the past is a living force, but the future is also a living force. Healing occurs when community members sense the interconnectedness of these story worlds. Whose story in your community is on the cutting room floor? That's the question.